Hello guys, welcome back to the channel where today is the night before the MLB postseason begins, and I for one cannot wait as the best baseball is right around the corner with the 12 best teams in all of baseball competing for the World Series championship. I'm going to apologize in advance if I cough during this recording. I literally just got, this is the best I felt in the past couple of days with having a fever and stomach issues. So I'll try my best not to cough too much as I go through this. Also, why my voice sounds kind of bad, but I'm just excited. I want to get this out before tomorrow when teams are starting to play. So let's go and get started with the American League Wild Card Series, where the 4th seeded Tampa Bay Rays take on the 5th seeded Texas Rangers. Now, I personally think that the Rays are going to win this series here. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Go back. I'll fix that later. But I think the Rays are just a better team. Their offense is better. The Rangers kind of sputtered heading down the stretch. And Max Scherzer, we don't know what the status is going to be. So I think Tampa Bay is going to be able to handle that series pretty easily there. Now we got the Twins and the Blue Jays. I'm going to go with Toronto because the Twins are just a very cursed franchise. I do think that they're going to continue their 18-game losing streak into 20 games here. They're going to lose both games to Toronto. I'll be pretty surprised if the Twins make it out of this round just because the AL Central is a bad division. They're kind of a bad team, and I think Toronto is a superior team there. Then we got the Phillies and the Miami. I apologize for that. And the Miami Marlins. The Marlins, good for you guys for getting in the playoffs, but you guys don't have enough offensive firepower to keep up with the Phils, so I'm going to go with the Phillies here in that series. Then we got the Brewers and Diamondbacks. The Brewers got bad news today with Brandon Woodruff most likely being out for the playoffs. But I think with how the Diamondbacks struggled down the stretch and the Brewers really surging offensively as well as their pitching being good, even without Woodruff being there, I think the Brewers will be able to move on to the NLDS here and probably win 2-0 with Corbin Burns and Fred Peralta taking the cake there. Then we got the Orioles and the Rays. I'm going to go with Baltimore as Baltimore is hot. They have played well against the Rays recently. And I think Baltimore has a really good shot at beating Tampa Bay. And I think Tampa Bay's lack of pitching depth is going to really hurt them there. Then we got Houston and Toronto. I'm going to go with Houston. I think they're a more experienced team. They came down hot down the stretch, even with them losing 2 out of 9 games to the A's and Royals down the stretch. But they were able to come back, come from behind, and win that division. So I'm going to go with Houston over Baltimore. The Braves are beating the Phillies. The Braves, you're going to see in the future here shortly, I think are the best team. Their offense is untouchable, basically, and their pitching is also really solid. Philadelphia, you had a good run, but I think it's going to end there. And something that's going to pain me, I do think that the Brewers will fall. If Brandon Woodruff was not hurt, I would give the Brewers a really good shot, and I probably wouldn't even pick them as an upset pick. But only having 2 of your big 3 pitching-wise against the Dodgers offense, I'm sorry. I trust Corbin. I trust Freddie. I even trust Wade Miley. I just don't trust anyone else in this rotation to hold the Dodgers in check with their offense. And I'm going with the Dodgers there. It hurts. Like, I want the Brewers to go on a deep run. This might be our last chance. I still think they could, but it's going to be a lot harder without Brandon Woodruff. Then we got Baltimore and Houston. I'm going to go with the Orioles. I have a big believer in Orioles. I think they're going to win the pennant this year. I just think they easily outduel Houston. I think their offense will be able to handle that pretty well. And then I'm going to go with Atlanta over LA. This is going to be an awesome 7-game series, but I think Atlanta's firepower is going to be too overpowering. And then with the World Series, I mean, come on. It's Atlanta. They're the best team in baseball. Their offense is ridiculous. I don't think any team can stop them offensively. The one team that would have been able to potentially would have been Milwaukee with their big 3, but now with Woodruff gone, that's not happening. And Atlanta, they're on a warpath, and they're going to win the World Series. I truly, truly, truly believe that. And so these are my picks. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I am submitting my picks to the contest. And so, let's see, 6. How many home runs? 57. 35. And then I'll do that later. So thank you guys for seeing this, and I'll see you again very, very soon.